Hey guys, it's Angie. Well, today is Wednesday and I just wanted to give you an update on how my sales are going for the last week or so, what sold for me over the last day, and just kind of an update on my listing challenge and some things I'm learning now that I am back to being a full-time reseller. Hey, if you happen to be new here, I'm Angie, and this is my channel, Angie Resells. Love to have you. Thanks for stopping in. So the first thing I want to talk about is the listing challenge. I've been doing pretty well, but I might have bit off more than I can chew with saying 20 listings every single day while I'm just ramping up and figuring things out again. I did pretty well and most days had at least 20, sometimes as many as 36 listings in a day. But then I had 2 days, and it's only the 10th, where I had 0 listings, guys. The point of this is not that you beat your total or that you win every time. It's that you pick yourself up and keep going on. So if you have missed a day, you're not out of this. The key is consistency. And so that's the whole point of the challenge, trying to keep you consistent. And when you have an off day, jumping right back on and starting to list the very next day again, and not doing what I used to do, which is be like, oh, I haven't listed, why bother? Okay, so even when I had a bad day and I listed my big goose egg, I listed the very next day and made sure I kept the challenge going. So I hope you're doing the same. Some of the things that I'm relearning about being a full-time reseller again is your office is never clean. Okay, when you have a ton of inventory and you're constantly sorting and constantly doing eBay, it's constantly a mess around your desk. It just is. There's nothing I could do about it. I have tried every day. It's just another pile. That's okay. I forgot what it was like and I'm just having to get used to. There's always going to be a small pile near my desk that I'm working on. The other thing is making shipping a priority. Now that I'm listing more, I'm selling more, which means more packages every day. So what I've been trying to do is get the shipping done earlier in the day, pull items out at night if I can, but the night before so that I can ship them first thing in the morning, and just making that a priority. Once it gets to be 25, 30 items, that's when it's like, it's a job. So trying to keep that number down, sometimes even shipping multiple times throughout the day when I have a little bit of time, that's what I've been trying to do. I want to give myself a baseline of how I'm doing one week to the next. And so I wanted to start with 1 week and just see where we go from there. So I want to share those numbers with you and keep myself honest and show you how I'm growing over time. I'm sure there are going to be weeks that are lower. There's going to be some weeks that are much higher, and hopefully consistency is going to be the key here. Last week, so that would have been Sunday through last Saturday, I sold $1,230.84 gross sales. So far this week, so since Sunday, I've sold $754.14. I think $754 is pretty good considering it's only Wednesday. I still have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get through, and Fridays and Saturdays usually are busier times for me. Fingers crossed I'm going to do better than last week, because that is my goal, is week over week to do just slightly better. Then I just want to share with you some of the items that I sold yesterday and today. So one of the things that I tried to increase sales is to run a 40% off sale. Now with my 40% off sales with older items and clothing, shoes, things like that, I make sure I'm charging shipping on all of those items so I don't make so little that I'm barely paying for shipping. That's number one. But I did have a few sales I was just happy to get rid of, but hold that thought. I want to share something with you after. I sold these Goodfellow shoes. They're just a Target brand, so they probably weren't that expensive to begin with. They only sold for $9 plus $9.95 shipping, but I was happy to get rid of them. I've had them for quite a while. Then I sold this Maggie Barnes shirt. It's, just a basic. It only sold for $7.77, which was 40% off. Another item that I've had in my inventory for quite a while, so I was happy to get rid of it. But then the offers started coming. Guys, why do people think if something is 40% off that you want to just give it to them for free? I had so many offers with items that were down to $10 to $12, and people were offering $2, $3, $2.75. I'm thinking, and I tried to counter. I'm all about countering, trying to like make the deal. I want it to happen. I try not to get emotional about it, but I have to say, I didn't do so well. I kind of was like, I'm done with all of you people. I declined everyone and took the sale off too because I just had it. I'm like, I'm all for best offer, but when you're running a sale on top of that and you have a best offer, people just assume you want to like just throw it in the garbage. So that didn't go over too well. Just thought I would share that with you. But let me tell you about some things that did sell pretty well. So the first item that was a good sale today was this Animal Crossing Isabelle plush. She's very, very cute. My cost of goods for this was $0. This plush was a Christmas gift for my daughter from an ex-boyfriend who will no longer be named in our household. And she's like, here, I don't want this thing anymore from what's his name. So I happily listed them this week and sold it for $69.95. Super happy about that one. Then I just picked this hat up yesterday at the bins. I think hats end up costing me about 35 cents a piece. I had about 15 hats, I think, yesterday. I guess I owe the Bobby the Cat guy for that because he has taught me a lot about hats. This was a Patagonia one, and I did take a best offer of $15. Hey, I'm all about the sale from 35 cents into $15 plus shipping. I'll take it. This is another bin pickup. Been to the bins a lot this week. I actually took a best offer of $20 plus $4 for the shipping. It is a horror movie. I guess it is out of print and sold it within 2 days. So I was super happy to get that sale for 20 bucks. The next item that I picked up actually from the bins were these Bobbsey Twins books. I had actually never heard of them, so when I saw them I thought they might be pretty unique. Because these were at the bins, they were 30 cents per children's book and sold them for a best offer of $60 plus $8 shipping. Now it ended up costing about $10.50. The box was 15 pounds. More than happy to pay that when I turned 6 into 60 in just a few days. Another book I got was this program cookbook by Weight Watchers, or WW. The reason I knew it would be a good one is because now Weight Watchers has turned into WW, so I figured any marketing material for the new branding would be good, and it did sell for $14.95 in just about 2 days. This was one of those hats I bought a few weeks ago from the thrift store in Mobile, Alabama. I paid 75 cents and it did sell for $21.95 plus shipping. I think this is the very last of my Quacker Factory shirts. I had like 20 of them, paid 25 cents a piece, and pretty much sold all of them for $12.95. Okay, so these are Basswegians. Man, in the 80s, everybody wanted these. Everyone wanted to wear these. I did take a best offer of $20 plus shipping, and they were in really nice shape. 2 books I got from the bins. When they have homeschool books, I love to pick them up. This is Bob Jones University. They are a homeschool curriculum. English 4. This is the one that I actually almost didn't pick up, and it's the first one to sell. It sold for $14.95 plus shipping. One of the other homeschool books that I picked up also sold within a day, $14.95, and it's an Apologia Science. They have a great science program. I knew that from when my kids were homeschooled, so happy to sell that. This is a Fredericks of Hollywood. It is a nightgown, but it's really swanky halter style. I did take a best offer of $14.95 and they paid $6.50 for shipping. And then finally, I did have a couple sales on Facebook Marketplace. I've been selling these boots like crazy, $7 a pair. Guys, so happy to be getting rid of these. I had so many pairs and I think I'm down to like 8 pairs. But this is a really good sale. I had this Tahari dress on eBay for 6 months with no interest. put it on Facebook and it sold for $45. It took about 3 weeks to sell, but I'm happy to sell that on Facebook Marketplace, and no negotiations, paid immediately. So those are the interesting sales that actually went out for me in the last 24 hours. I did have some others, but I just wanted to show you the highlight. And guys, we're about 200 subscribers away from our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where I'm giving away the Rolo printer. So make sure you tell your friends about the channel and have them come over, because I'd love for one of my regulars to win the Rolo printer. That'd be super exciting. All right, until next time, I am over here living the dream, guys. Have a great day. Bye.